Second round in Biel, Magnus Carlsen, white against Alex Shirov. That can only be a clash, a very interesting game, and everyone was thinking, what is this young Magnus now going to play with white? And then came knight f3, and of course Shirov, he kept to his safe defense, the Sklav, and he was a bit surprised here, I believe, because I have only seen Magnus playing queen c2 in this position, but then he continued with bishop to d3, and then they entered this long theoretical duel with e4, c5 and d5. Here it is usually c4 that is played, and also here in this game. And to my knowledge, then d captures e6 is the most played move here, but then the young Magnus came up with knight d4. Of course, it's very logically here black, he chose to play e5, and I think he got a very difficult game after e5. Probably e captures d5 is better, but what is the plan then? Knight captures d5. I think the knight can often be in some kind of problems on c3. Black can hit it with b4, so it makes sense to exchange it now. And white is ready here to play rook e1 check, so it makes also sense to castle long, and then white should, I think, try to open up the a file. And in case of b4, then maybe later he has something with knight c6 to open up further for the position and make the king on c8 unsafe. But in the game happened after knight d4, e5, Shirov, he tried to close the game, but then the knight came to f5, and after g6 the knight ended up on h6. Now black is not able to castle short, and his king doesn't look safe on the queen side because of an opening up there. So I somehow don't like the position, and then probably this knight maneuver to h5 is not strong. White just prevented knight f4, and then after bishop c5, queen f3, he was hitting the pawn on f7. Black, he has to defend it, and immediately white starts on the queen side with b4. Now after, for example, next move a4, then it's difficult to see what black has. His king is just in the center, his pieces are not coordinated, the bishop on b7 is weak. Here he opened up for the c file, and now I just think it's very close to a lost position. And already after 20 moves, Shirov is in a lost position. It's unbelievable. But obviously then Magnus is very well prepared nowadays, and then he's also starting to play many different lines, many different openings, and that makes him really a difficult opponent to face. Here came bishop b6, and after an exchange on a6 and bishop c4, very simple chess, then obviously he's lost now. Black, probably g5 here is a very weak move, and then after rook c8 he's lost. Black, probably rook c6 was just as strong. Now happened knight f5, and after the queen transferred to d3, having contact to the rook on a6, preventing queen captures d5. Then after rook a7, queen b5. Then immediately after rook captures d8, he was forcing Shirov to give up. 33 moves, Shirov didn't even reach the time control. So after king captures d8, if that was going to happen, then queen b8 is winning immediately because of bishop to b4. Unbelievable. This young guy, Magnus Carlsen, is just, you know, unstoppable.